Well, it's all right now because anything you do, baby, that's all right. Oh, baby, that's all right.
Stacking sets, I'm on the chase. Blockchains revving up my pace. Candle spike, I feel the thrill. Bitcoin's got my heart to spill. Oh, moon's in reach. Oh, feel the beat. Oh, bulls break free. Pump it hot, it's me. Pump it, Bitcoin. Pump it, hit the moon. Pump it, oh. Pump it, zoom, zoom. Pump it, Bitcoin. Pump it, ride the groove. Pump it, oh. Pump it, zoom, zoom. Moonrise, I'm lifting you. Hands bold, my fire's true. BTC, it's my spark. Pump like the dark. Woo! Pump it, the Bitcoin. Pump it, hit the moon. Pump it, oh. Pump it, zoom, zoom, zoom. Woo! Pump it, the Bitcoin. Pump it, ride the boom. Pump it, zoom, zoom, zoom. Pump it, the Bitcoin. Pump it, fast and free. Pump it, oh. Pump it, Bit2re. Pump it, zoom, zoom, zoom. Pump it, the Bitcoin. Pump it, hit the moon. Pump it, oh. Pump it, zoom, zoom, zoom. Pump it, ride the groove. Hey, crypto, nah. Digital gold in my hands, nah. Crypto, nah. Hey, blockchain's the vibe, understand, nah. I met a miner down in Silicon Bay. He says
it is appropriate for this time slot.
I tossed my dollars, jumped into the trade. Now every hash is how
I don't know.
The charts were red, but I
You have a banana, an alien, and a beautiful woman dancing.
Decentralized life, I'm never all alone. Crypto, nah. Half my funds are locked in blockchain, nah. I took a chance on Bitcoin, now I'm stacked, nah. Can't stop this wallet, no, nah. Crypto, nah. Traded fiat for some ether, nah. Holding tight through dips.
Now you have lots of women dancing.
Mine, oh yes, nah. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart. NFTs flashing, I'm buying the art. Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart.
Check 1 2 1 2.
I told you that one was working.
Check.
Oh, you had to go test it again.
Just making sure it's working.
I told you it was going to work.
Check.
You're an asshole.
Gas fees are stealing a piece of my heart.
We are hiring you for a producer.
Hey.
Call me Satoshi's kin, stacking sats, yeah, I'm cashing in. Trading up, so
Hey, don't let that one get out the door. Get off your microphone. You only got one viewer. Ethel, lock the door. Don't let them leave. Well, you've never seen the turkey. Well, you're in for a treat.
Don't believe me, just watch.
This is how you spend your Saturday evening. We are a little bit early. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Sean. Now, Sean. Now, Sean. Oh, listen.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Well, what you expected, was it? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Normally we do this about 10:30 p.m., and I thought I'd just mix it up tonight. I don't know why. I got a wild hair of my little turkey behind here. Right up here. I can't scratch it. Right up there. Hey, man, did you see the Bitcoin, what she's doing over here? She stopped out my short. That was how nasty of you. Came up, I had a little short. It's hard to work a short, man. That's what these little lines are. Those are some nice pivot areas that we get rejected from. And gosh darn it, you came and you got my short. It was in the least little bit of profit. I mean, technically, I guess I could have put it where it could stop me out higher. But hey, that would give me nothing to complain about right now. They came and got it and came all the way back down. How nasty is that? We're going to take this flag to the upside. And there you go. And here you go. Hey, welcome back. How was that flag ride? Woo, darlings. I'm here on the 6-minute time frame. Some of you Degens recognize it. Some of you other people, a little bit more mild, probably a little bit more richer, are saying, I don't see the problem. What's the issue? So here we are on the weekend looking at Bitcoin, and then we're going to get into some juicy altcoins. But Bitcoin, she's trying to do, this was a pivot area. I mean, this was a nice rejection area. This is another little area with our magical little fibs pulled out. I guess I can take them little suckers off now. I see you retested that one. I'll keep you on there for a minute. So is she coming down or not? So that qualifies as still as a lower high here. So she could technically put in a lower low, but she could also be bouncing off this nice little area here and trying to just work her way back up here to the 96,000. Now this is a 618 Fibonacci pull from the bigger pull back out. Don't tear up my equipment, man. Because when you zoom out, you really start appreciating what's going on, I guess. And a nice big move out of Bitcoin. And now, personally, I was been happy. She just came up a little higher than here and came back for our higher low, and we're good. She said, no, you can't see anything because all the nuttiness on these charts. Here's one that's not too horrible. So we were looking for maybe her to just come up a little higher in here, and that would have qualified to signify a change in trend. But she said, nay, I got to come up and try to tackle this guy up here about 95,000 and whatnot. And now I think technically she did, but I'm not sure she's going to leave it at that. So I think she's got a little bit more that she wants to kind of squeeze in, if you know what I'm saying. Let me tune in that Fibonacci there just a wee bit. Yep, okay, I'm good with it. So 618, what we might get coming up against if we get a little bit bullish, I would say. If we get a little fire lit under our little roasted turkey butts to take us right up here to this 786 area. Boom, 102,000. It's not out of the question. That would be definitely a higher high from this one, and that would be kind of cool right now. Let me define you. He said define. Guys, I've been wanting to use the word define all day. Thank you for allowing that to happen. We make my dreams and wishes come true right here on YouTube. I said define. Knock that off my bucket list, Helen. Let's get it. All right, so I'm going to erase some of this nonsense here. It's only a nonsense if it doesn't make sense. What? Anyway, so this little guy, this little Batman looking, that's the bat pattern. We need help. You taint Bitcoin. We're back up at that purple line. Maybe we should make it a different color other than, let's go with gray. We're above it. Now, we did a small retest of that. We hooked up and, came back and, touched grass there one more time before we came back up to this 618 area to get rejected. Are we going to break through you and go higher? I don't know. We might. I would say we're going to come up and retest. There'll be a lot of people trying to short over here, and you're probably hearing about a lot of people trying to short Bitcoin. I was trying to short Bitcoin, and she stopped me out. It's hard to nail them little top areas. Trend line theory suggests that, we could be coming back down here for a retest. That would be a retest of that line, wouldn't it? Would that be so much to thank for? And if we could get there, we could get lower and come back down here to 85. Those are all couldas, mighta, and don't know if it's going to be or not. But we are still, according to my Fibonacci strategy, we still up in these areas that we need to take a little breather, baby. We're about kind of loaded, so I'm not really expecting her to go too much higher. Also, according to the moving averages that we use here on this channel, they do suggest that we do want to come back and visit these areas somewhere around 86,000. Maybe it doesn't have to be today, doesn't have to be tomorrow. Maybe it can be sometime next week. We good. We take your time. Just when you get here, you get here. That's kind of the vibe that we're getting here. So I don't think you need to feel like you're missing out. But it's nice, ain't it? And as long as these things are going, and maybe they're going to try to push higher a little bit. Got some opportunities out of these altcoins. I do like that. I do like how that 100 is starting to move around on this daily on Bitcoin. How's it going, everybody? We got 11 people hanging out. 5 people showing the faces over here. How's it going, 5 people? We got Haven. We got Shore. Soul. Since you added 2 more words to your name, I have trouble saying it now. Perfect time to eat a turkey leg. Oh, you're saying in jest. King Hell, how's it going? Good to see you. Haven says, I need to get KeyCat TA to cross it off my bucket list. She just started moving again. KeyCat TA? KeyCat? What is KeyCat? Well, we got Degen in our title. Let's be a little Degen-y. We have to go to, I didn't like Dex tools. What was it? Dex screener? Oh, what was that? Whoa! Haven, you subscribe. Thank you, my man. Let's go over here and, oh, snap. It was KeyCat? So there is a keyboard guy, and this is on base, right? I'm going to try to go with this little guy. That was cute. He plays piano. Look, he plays piano. He's in the corner playing the piano. That's cool. Oh, what happened here? This is the daily. The daily. She oscillates. I'll give her that. Well, that looks like a dirty Sanchez. Let's see what we got. You do got a trend line and you're not too far from it, although she's starting to do something else away from it, I think. You could argue you got a double bottom, a W pattern there. We can argue quite a few things here. We can argue a steep retracement 886, 786. Yay! We can talk gibberish and numbers, but what really matters is, hey, where you going? What's your next stop, buddy? You mind if I ride along with you? Don't want to talk numbers all the time. Calculations and whatnot. And when she moves, she can move good. So we want to give her, I want to give her a little bit of room here. Also want to do something a little bit more short term here. Oh no, you got it. That'll work.
Feel the breeze wrap around our flame. Every pulse beats a fire untamed. We're trading sparks, yet there's no shame. Our love's a ledger, nothing will claim. Dance with me, I spin like the stars.
I got stuck in thought and contemplation.
Dance with me, ay, ay, ay.
I like these guys. Now there might be a few more accurate points. No, that's pretty gosh darn. That's pretty good. Yeah. I was looking at this comparison over here. There's a little bit of a difference, but compared to this one and the bigger move, I think they're a little bit more in sync. I'll stick with that. That's 0.005. We're at 0.0033 right now. What is this? KuCoin? I think it's over on base. From here to there. Oh gosh darn it, that's 62%. That's 145, and up to this sweet spot, it's possible to get up to a penny. If she wants to go on a nice little wild ride. That's pretty cool. Looking at her twin. I can't say trend line anymore. We're getting a little. We've started getting a little bit out of that. A little bit out of that. Getting tongue-tied over here. Do I need? Give me something a little more. Give me something a little more solid there. We'll go for this 3-day, and we'll just take that little guy. Now we'll back out to this like a 4-hour. Boom! What are you doing, man? Oh, you're going to be that dude that draws that. No, I'm not. I just threw in the boomer drawings. The little triangle thingy. Oh my gosh. We got a little, I'm taking that off. We're not near breaking out there yet, but this is a nice idea here, this double bottom formation. I like that. And all we got to do is get above that area, and then you got the width of that, which basically takes us up to this other area we're just looking at, 0.0005. That's a nice, that was what, 68% getting up there, almost. From hither to thither, 60. Not bad. Looks pretty interesting. Even the turkey thinks so. If the turkey could get this thing to cooperate with me. Stop moving around so much. Get the chloroform, Ethel. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little deviation from there. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 people hanging out with me on a Saturday night, a little bit early from a normal stream, but hey, why not? And make sure I got the right chat out. That was not the right chat. That means it must be you guys. Welcome to the fan club. Hey, how's it going, Chris? There's a pain in my brain. Happy Saturday, man. Geek had his own base. Yeah, we got the right one, right? Yeah, that was the one on base. My pleasure, my man. Thank you. All right, so let's get over and let's take a look at some of these indices over here. Oh man, you led us astray, dude. What's up? The candle's starting to turn red over here for total 3. What's up? They taking a breather? Oh man, they're gonna run us down now that you came on. Bitcoin dominance was looking like she's getting ready to fall. Just over here by beyond above the. Are we gonna have to cancel the party? Turn off the disco light. Neil with hopium. Oh, somebody broke the floodlights, John. Let's come over here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance, if you will. The boring stuff that nerdy people. I thought we was going to look at Degens coin. This is going to help us. Are you going to get rejected from there or not? Because if you do, it's really good for altcoins, and if you don't, it's not really good for altcoins at all. We need to come down to the smaller time frame, see if we can get some gossip. It was good. It looked like they were breaking up, man. There's things being thrown out the window and everything, and then all that. Now what are they holding hands? Oh man. Oh, you guys don't bet on the neighbors' domestic violence disputes, whether you If somebody goes to jail, y'all don't. That's a quick way to make $20 now. Put that in crypto. There you go. That's how you get your start. That's your come up right there. What is this mess of crap that you're throwing in front of my face right now? That looks like a bullhorn. I guess we're looking at a bullhorn inside of another bullhorn. This one's going up and this one's shouting down. Well, this one's bearish and this one's bullish. If that doesn't just confuse you, then this looks like sound waves coming out of the bullhorn. Oh, wow. Ta-da. All right. And man, I don't see you breaking anywhere the other. Why are you being so boring? Bitcoin dominance, and we need you to come down, baby. We need you to come down. Since you're so boring, I'm coming over here to total 3, which is look like. Are you trying to rug pull everybody? Is that what you're doing? She in our box of resistance, and man, she is. I was hoping to come on here and find some nice little long setups for maybe small coins, but now I get on here and this 1 hour and saying, There we were waiting just for you to come on. We lost our non-moving average here. Oh, are they playing us on the weekends? I mean, we know they're playing us on the weekends. They're usually trying to get us all bullish and chase on the weekends so that they can start dumping on us. Usually Sunday nights. Are we doing it a little early? Are you going to fake us out and then take us up? Oh my God, are you thinking too much about this? How's it going, 11 people? Let us move. Let's go take a look at some altcoins. Let's take a look at some altcoins. I'm going to put a little marker up if it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. Half the time it doesn't work at all. This time it actually worked. And I'm going to come back over there after I get lost in thought, because that happens all the time. And then we're going to start looking at some of the listed altcoins there. The ones that were moving up so nice earlier were Tau. Oh, my fart coin shorts. I do have a fart coin short going on.
Where are you, fart coin short?
Actually, oh man. And Bitcoin, you knocked me out of my short. I still got a long on Bitcoin going from, where was it? I think my entry price now is, it changes because if I add to it, I haven't added to it in a minute. 90,000, so my stop loss is kind of right around in those areas. I've already milked like 26, is a small trade. I already milked $26 out of it. I only got $17 in it. With another 8 that I could take out now, but I'm squeezing that little baby because that's how I like to do it. I like to squeeze her. Because now, no matter what it is, if I get stop loss at that entry, I've already made $26 off of it. So that helps our little. It's supposed to help our number go up. But my gosh, hey, my fart coin short though. I've already taken a little profit. It's not a very big short. But I guess it's up 34%. So we got a little something that's going on. I had a Bitcoin short and you stopped me out, man. I am so pissed at you right now. I can't vocalize it. You went up and got me, and then you said, "Hey, sorry, sucker. That's all I wanted." You got everybody all fired up. All the little flag boys are saying, "We're going to the upside." And here you are, right back down. Naughty, 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 Bitcoin. How's it going, everybody? I was hoping to find some kind of little altcoin play to play tonight. We got virtual. What's virtual doing? She's been popping off. I don't want to buy you too high. That's the way. It is an AI coin. I meant to look at it the other night. We didn't get a chance to do it. How you been doing ever since then? You've been doing awesome. See, we call this. If you'd been an art. We're still looking at our targets over here. We talk over this stuff every night. I'm just saying, we go over whatever. $28, $53 for the targets for a virtual protocol. After a nice little breakout from this area. If you would like to see a chart just like this, but delivered with the fungusy tailnails pointing toward the price, then you need to join my $2,499 per month OnlyFans Footsie group. Yeah. If you want the real skim, the real toe jam, baby, the real alpha stank, you go right there. $28, $53, my mans. Might we go high? We could always go higher, but let's don't get too greedy. 222 could be on the upper echelon if we That's a hope and a dream at these points, Ethel. I'm just saying, but she got a little gas in the tank. She decided to fire her off, and that's better from 45 cents, I gotta say. MG Motorsports, I see you out there. You said deep. Have we looked at deep? Look at deep over. Oh, there's deep book, and is it the same thing? It looks like the same thing. We'll go over here and buy a bit. Holy crap. Holy crap. She was down here and did a nice little W. A lot of them did that. A lot of coins did that, by the way. If you didn't notice, they had some of them had. This is a nice distinguished level. They did a beautiful little double bottoms down there. It wasn't Adam and Steve. Shh. Anyway, is that a flag to the upside? She got a lot of baggage down here, and probably some things she needs to talk to her therapist about before she blasts off too far. I just want to throw that out. She's got some demons to work on down here. Flag boys don't like me when I say that, but I'm just saying because it's for real. That was a nice come up at this to 23 cents. You can't bitch about that whatsoever. Whatever this thing is. Come on now. We got rejected at the 618, and that's the place you would expect to get rejected off of. A lot of people be trying to go short there. Common strategy to try to short those 618, get above it, and things are looking good for you. Oh, well, hey, let's do it the quick way. This is the quick way. It's a flag to the upside. Lucky there. And then you take a weird ass measurement from way down here, put it over here, and then you straighten it up and say, look, it could be right. Yeah, it could be right here. I can see it's getting up to, and then you move on. That's the common YouTube way that I've been seeing done here. I would look at this old guy. Well, you know you got up to your 618s, didn't you? Well, let's go check her out. She's bouncing off of a good area here, that 382. It's a possibility. It could happen. She can also come down here to the 0.5, and I see more signs pointing here to the 0.5 than going up. But let's see. Let's see how. Oh man, we lost it. Let's see how that plays out. I'm on the 4-hour time frame, so that will give her plenty of time to think about it. Let's see. Are there any other clues on here that can tell us that, yep, that's probably where we're going, or no, you suck, man, you're wrong? There's a bullish sign, 9 over the 21, price below both of them right now, but it's there on the 4-hour. We could snap back. It could snap us right back above there. If it were going to be a flag that would play, it would be that, but the measured move that you'd be taking would be quite a bit different. It would be a little bit more about right here at 31. If that scenario does happen. Dude, that looks interesting. So a little bit of a risky play for somebody just getting in. Be trying to front run this flag idea. Breaking definite trend lines, but we don't have any good ones that we can go with, so I can't rule that out. I mean, we could originally do this, but I mean, it could easily be just maturing around this angle. It's got a little room to wiggle. But I do see a lot of things going here, and a lot of things could be happening down here too. 200 moving averages down here on the 4-hour. A lot of times she likes to come back and eventually touch that little girl a time or two. Oh snap! There's a turkey up above my head. I gotta change that. What was that? It's loud on my end. It's what? Nismo, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. We got clappy hands. Yeah! How do you feel about pudgy penguins? I feel like I got a few dollars in it, but not enough to Pingu, right? I didn't do very much with it. She's doing good though. What is this, the 4-hour? This is the daily, because I got in when nobody wanted it. I was down here nasty. I wouldn't touch that. And I'm like, well, nobody wants the meme coins, huh? They're just decimated, huh? They're probably not going anywhere. So I got me a little bit, but I didn't have the conviction to go, hey man, I want to put like $1,000. I didn't do anything like that. But I'm pleased, just like doubled up. So I don't usually play these on exchanges. I usually do them with the swap wallets, like my Coinbase swap, Coinbase wallet, and then also Phantom wallet. So I'm usually doing like a Jupiter swap, or sometimes just using the one on the wallet, although it's not the cheapest way to go. You get a lot of slippage and a lot of little, you'll get a charge there, especially on Coinbase. Don't think that they don't know how to make their money. My gosh. But they make it and you don't realize it half the time, or you can kind of say, all right, I know you're technically $3 higher on this one, okay, or 3 cents higher. So here we are with Pingu. What gets licked often gets candlesticked, and baby, that was a painful candlestick, and just deeper and deeper. You thought it was over. Oh, and then bam, there goes the cervix, and might have to have a hysterectomy after this one, or maybe that was it. And finally came down there and pounded the bottom a few times, and now we're bumping back up. I'm just talking turkey. She went deep. That's all I'm saying. She went really deep. That was ouchie. But technically still, if you like Pingu and know that I'm pulling a Fibonacci from 4.7 cents, and we're just still underneath a penny. That's about a 5x if we are graced with the ability to get back up there. Could at least get halfway, I would think, right? So I want to right here. Now I like to do a horizontal. You're crimping my style, man. There we go. We'll put you right here. I got the perfect place for you, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Why are they never where I try to put them? So this is a very important level, and that should be where we need. That's where we need to be going. We should go there, maybe a little high, maybe just a little wee bit. We got to gravitate. We got to get past that area. Just to stay in this ball game. That is your requirement. That is our first expectation from you. That is 1.4 cents. And let's see what else we got here. We're going to have to zoom in a little bit so I can see a little bit more noise. Right, here we go. There's the noise we need. That little impulse move from there to there. And then we started working on the old limp banana. There are pills for that. So I'm told. Am I your doctor? No, shut up, Sean. I like to draw little lines over here, and I like to draw lines everywhere. I'm a line drawer, I guess you could say. Draw me a line, Mr. Line Drawing Man. We're getting all the juicy areas. The areas of interest. Hey, Pingu, baby. I might make a play for you if we're talking about up here, because I ain't scared of you. How long will it take you, darling? Oh, snap! That scares me every freaking time. I appreciate it. Nismo says, Altcoin, Litecoin. Do you think there's a future? I have 10 and also got Pudgy at, you got it at 0.006 and it's at 0.009. You're up pretty good. Decent. You got it at a good level right at the breakout of that little flag there. It should be at a good level where it's at now to try to hold this. If it does come back down, unless you're doing futures or something like that, because she might come back down. Well, on the 4 hour. if you're on spot, then you just gotta maybe add to your position if you wanted to, is what I would do, because there are these other areas that should be on their way there. We'll take a look at what Litecoin too after this. So out in the 4 hour, and we're at the resistance area right here, just right below a dime. A lot of times when you get these breakouts, they will come back to retest the breakout areas or those areas right below them. That's always in the back of my mind when you see that. I don't think that's talked about enough. That lets you know you don't have to worry about FOMOing in, man. It's got just as high of a chance as it had to break out past those trend lines. It's got almost that same chance to come back and retest it on the average. There's a nice little support resistance flip right there. Ooh, baby, look at that one. Don't let her go, Ethel. Lock the door. It's a little fuzzy, but she's in between there. And look, well, if you go over here, we got something too, don't we? Looky there. Well, doggies. Well, doggies. Looky there. I bet if we take it over here, we'll see something over there too. Those are called channeling. We're channeling. We're channeling Pingu. These are also some areas that she might come back and talk to. If she can't get past here. If she can't get past here, maybe she'll find some support here. But I'm like, there's a lot of give and take. And remember our theory that we'll come back and retest these areas. Could still be happening. She might be making a butt crack, is what I'm trying to say, in the most polite of terms. So let's bring out a few little indicators here. On the 4 hour, it says, baby, I'm ready to rock your world. I'm going to give you a green dot. We're going to go woohoo. And here, and this may be the first time you're on my stream, but this little line up there says it all. That little red line up there, I don't know if you've ever met her or not, but allow me to introduce you to Miss Lucy. Miss Lucy is that little Deva girl that likes to sit up there. She likes to ride green candles, and she will, once you get all your hopes up and think you're going to go somewhere, she will just bust your bubble and slap you back down a lot of times. Now, sometimes you go up and talk to her real sweet and she'll let you pass, but you got to have the rest of your ducks in order here. And I don't know that they're quite there just yet, but hey, man, it does look like we're trying to rendezvous this up there, and that's going to get, she's hanging around at 1.012. And from here, we can just squeeze. Oh, did you squeeze past the gate? She's trying to get into the concert for free to make another 26%, and that sounds kind of cool. We need to come down on the 1 hour. What are you saying, 1 hour? Get the real nitty gritty. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, but we'll see what you do. All right. That could be. Well, that could be that. I don't know. The big elbows, tiny head, and trend lines are the best way. Trend lines are your best defense, darling. Now, as long as that trend line's holding, we're good. Break that trend line, I'm going to talk dirt about you. She's got a good chance to hold that trend line, though. That would be your line. That's the easiest way to know. Oh man, you actually, Pingu, can we get a DJ? Oh, that's a DJ trade right there. Not for the swapper though, because it gives you an opportunity if you were going to take a trade. You could set a tight stop loss in the. What would this be? Where's this? 0.0084. That would be the conservative. That would be the normal one, and that's a good one. Break this area. You're definitely, that's trade ideas over. But you could get seriously tight under here, under the trend line. She doesn't have quite the history of coming out and sniping for them. So, oh look, wait, did you just snipe right when I said that? You suck. All right. I may want to take that back. I like to buy close to trend lines like this, especially if I was going to take a trade like that. And you can get a tight stop loss. It just depends. What would that be? Oh, that's not the right one. I never get the right one. Oh, did we get one? We got one. Don't let it go. I can't put you over here. We'll put you right. That's 11% there, darling. I don't want to do that. There's a 4-to-1 risk reward with there. All the way down here at the bottom. That's doable. 11%. That sucks. But right here close to the stop loss, though, you can get that little sucker tied. Get it tied. Get it tied. Also increases your risk reward ratio. Lets you risk a little bit less to get a little bit more. And you know, if you break the trend line, the idea is that we're going to hold the trend line. That's the trade idea, and go higher. Break the trend line. Hey, that trade's probably that's not going to work. We're looking at a double top, and there could be a shorty idea. Oh my God, we're just talking. Do we need more Pingu? Pingu? She's kind of up there right now. I do believe with all my heart and soul that she will be coming back, and we definitely can see her at these areas. 0.0005, maybe again 0.007. Just maybe not right now. Okay, she's kind of feeling frisky right now. Take advantage of her right now. Feeling frisky. So I think our next request, let me see if I can calm down and come over here, was Litecoin. Coinbase probably does have the best charts. Do I think Litecoin has a future? A lot of people dislike Coin, but it's tied with Dogecoin. They mine them together, or you mine Dogecoin with Litecoin now. I forgot how they do all that and everything, but mine one, you get the other and stuff. It's legit. It's been there. It's proven. It's got its worth. It may start picking up over cycles and cycles. You know, it was originally the silver to Bitcoin, and it did stay, you know, at a good little ratio peg to Bitcoin for the longest time. But a lot of people lost faith in it after, was it Charlie? Is that his name? Charlie Lee? One of the founders of it, or it sold the top. He did it perfect. You can't blame him, but I don't know. A lot of people went sour on it then. But it's a decentralized coin, and it's still surviving. I like it. I had some, and I'm working on trying to build a little bit more. I like to take backs I have and try to, when we're at these lows, try to increase them, you know, by selling when they go up and come in when they come back down. I try to cycle them while they're in these areas to build a little bit. So I'm trying to build some of these bags back up in some of these. And she got down to $64, which was a good price. To me, she's crossing back into a trend line. What are you doing, Litecoin? Yeah, I see. You crossed back in. Did you actually make it back in there? See, now, to me, that's bullish. The trend line that we had here that we lost. Really didn't want to lose the other ones that we had, but that was kind of a last hope. She came all the way back down, almost touching this one. This is bullish, so I can see her working her way back up to $102. Got to be a little bit patient with it, but that's what the bigger time frames are saying. We look at the bigger indicators. Are you getting tired? Some of them are getting a little tired, but they still got enough steam, I believe, to get us up a little bit there. Look for 92.71 that's my very next target, but 102 looks doable. It depends on how bullish and everything the rest of the market get. Oh, 4 hour, you still kind of nasty. You still can say 102 though. Technically, she can go up a little bit more. This looks familiar. I think Bitcoin's doing the same thing, or some of the other coins we're looking at doing that same thing. A little level just like this and that also points to the extremities of our foray, our little escapade this week. I do think that this month is starting to look pretty good, nice and juicy. What I would just be scared of is, there's another little horizontal level there. That's cool. I like lines and angles, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see me do kind of some of this stuff too, a lot. Fib areas are looking juicy, and there was a breakout if you wanted to see from here to there, that trend line. Was it a pattern? If you want to connect more than 2 points on one side there and the other, you can play a pattern. You get a measured move. That should also take us right up there to that 200 area, or that 102. Not 200. Miss Speaker. Miss who? That 102 area right there. All right. So Litecoin, I like it. I want to zoom out because I think that's where you get the best kind of feel for everything, the best kind of information, the real bird's eye view game plan here. 130 in this area. We're going to have to go back up there. We made a higher high or a higher low. We made a higher low. We got back in. So we're working on getting back inside this trend line. This candle is not proved yet. It's not confirmed on this time frame yet. But once we do, the main goal is to make a higher high, which would be higher than this over here at 146. That's the main goal, to keep this trend going. And I don't mean to give you any kind of false hopium, although you will see me pull this little booger out because these little guys can get fun. And I know it seems crazy until that one day when you wake up and you find out that, oh crap, Litecoin's $183, and I didn't give a dang when it was down at 78 or 82 or $86. I didn't want to touch it. I didn't think it's going to do nothing. I put all my money in Scooby-Dooby-Dooby in you, and Litecoin just went ahead and doubled, and Scooby-Dooby in you rugged on me. I don't know. I could have lots of stories, but I like that one. I'm going with it. Look at that. I'm going to put a look. I'm pointing to putting a pointy sign. Look. Oh, that's not it. This is the pointy sign. Pointy. I'm pointing it right there. Make it official. Kelly Pan, how's it going? Oh, I put that little thing out. I guess I should go make my list now. CryptoCast says my time, Amy. A lot of people played that one. Did good on that one. I did not play that one. I want to take a look at it though. Woo, there you go. King Kale says, "Can you look at that?" I'll take a look at that. Tarzai. So we did look at Pingu. It looked kind of interesting. Right? Hello, risky but interesting. Nesmo says, "I use Robinhood." Oh, okay. Okay, we'll take a look at Punky. Do I think that this flush is done? I'll have to really look at the charts. I'm not aware of a video, but I'm aware that it's one of the most trusted meme coins in the whole space. Pingu has been pumping with that video release. I don't really think about video either. Video announcement a few days ago. It was released last night. This one said, I almost purchased an NFT of Pudgy, but they're making a game similar to Club Penguin. Kelly said that 95K short played out and they stopped me out. They went right up and stopped me out. Little mess. I mean, yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get shorts up there. It stopped me out in profit. I wasn't going to, if it's going to come back up that high, I was going to make sure I got a little something, but it happens. But how's it doing now? Oh man, now I'm pissed. Oh, I'm pissed. Nah, I'm all right. Ain't that the way it goes? Where's my chart that I had you all fibbed on? That's CoinEX, right? That's where I was playing you. It should be this one, right? Oh yeah. Oh wow, I erased one of them. These are my pivot areas, and that was taken. Listen, this was a great place for us to get rejected right here, and we decided not to, and we came down and showed signs we were bullish, so it was taken to see where else, just based on this one, where it could be. We still might come on up here to 56. That could happen, but they went right up and got me and came down. You nasty. You playing nasty. That's okay. It was hard to get that level. That was hard. And it's hard to keep it because when you short these areas, man, if you don't have the conviction to do it, my only conviction was, well, I'm going to go by the rules. That's the good area to try to short. So I just tried it, and it takes forever and ever and ever. And then started doing a little something like, I should have put in more. Ruin your entry a little bit. But now she's down here at the support area, so she's sideways until further notice. We do have our averages coming up and doing their little entwination rope, slippy sloppy. Just it's disgusting how they're rolling over on each other's. Should be that's obscene. Get your leg off of her. Anyway, a lot of fondling going on over here sideways, and that'll probably continue for Bitcoin. I don't know, unless we get another little spurt to come up here. I would expect rejection up there. Let's take a look at TAI and stop talking about Bitcoin. Oh, look at you. Let's buy you and sell you higher. What? That's a nice curve. Listen, that's on the 6 minute. Let's zoom out and see what this really looks like. Oh, wow. Look at you. What's up? How's it going? Is that a 272 area that we just bounced off of? Bless your little heart. Oh, that's a nice bounce from it. Looks like you're trying to head back up here to this area. I want to keep you on here. She's going to come back down, and she's going to test some areas because, well, that's what the moving averages are saying. Now this one over here, Lucy, the devil, being on the side she's on over there, she could reach some heaven. I could see her actually kind of coaxing pricing up just a little bit higher there. So let's not rule out anything. Let me remove the obstacles. So we're retesting this horizontal area over here too. TARS protocol. So that was a cool move. Let's just measure you, baby. Okay, so you here. You're testing my 236 Fibonacci. If you cannot get past there, you are not prepared. If she doesn't, then I would look for a lower high. And I think she's going to do that. But there are these signs. So I'll give you two scenarios. The bullish scenario is about 20 cents. Has been a nice target with a possible. I'll even throw out a bonus target at almost 26. Just because Lucy's up there, and I don't trust her as far as I can throw Lucy. She might throw a monkey wrench in this just to confuse everybody and take us up here to retest this area. So I'm going to throw Lucy in there. That's that red line right here. Well, I know this price is way up there, but she says don't trust her. So this one's a bonus. But most likely we'd expect to come back down and retest these areas. Let's see what we got on the smaller time frames. What are you saying? I ain't hearing none of it. I just wanted to go parabolic and have everybody FOMO in and buy me right now. This is one of the worst places, in my opinion, to buy, but some people will. Oh, wait till she at least gets above that line, and I'm not even sure that would be enough to convince me to get in. To be honest with you, when I see something go like that, because usually they go up and then they come down and go sideways. The funnest part was down here. That was a nice little run though. From these areas down here up to what? You did 250%. Still up 200%. Ooh, this is the time to be getting paid right here. That's what somebody's going to do, and kick that price down a little bit. Sure. What is cool that here on the 1 hour, what I like is that we got a moving average flip, even a flipping happening here on the bigger ones. Not the total flipping, but a good one. But I would expect prices to snap on back down. As a rule of thumb, you usually get about 50% retracement according to Charles Dow. Dow Jones, all that stuff. Yeah, Charles Dow part of all that. 618 comes down at 0.07. The 0.5 comes in. If this is our top, that's just me being risque. Comes in at 0.08, so we'll color these guys gray because we just don't know right now. Look, Helen, it's a flag to the upside. If you don't know, just pinch the tip. You can just flatten it out right here and then draw this and see if that does that. No. no, thank you. I'd rather know that I'm at resistance, and I wouldn't dare want to play a flag at resistance like that. What I would do is look for a trend line. If you're above a trend line and bouncing off ahead, you might have a little bit of hope. Lose that trend line, and all hopes are a flag. I believe, in my personal opinion, probably not doing too well. Hope I'm wrong. Let's take a. Do we look at Punky? The Punky Monkey. I'm on a small. Oh, don't do nothing. 4 hours. Ooh, look at you. Look at you. I see Lucy right up there. You trying to go talk to her? Well, let's zoom out here just a moment, shall we? I mean, really, when it comes to these altcoins, I think what we really should be looking for, I'm just going to be honest with you, start looking at the weekly and the 3-day for these little signs, like the MACD getting ready to cross. Probably the weekly is a good one when you start seeing look like it could, and probably you've already saw the bullish stuff anyway, because that's a lagging indicator. Those are usually the ones to wait and look for a trade setup. So that a lot of times you can be catching them at the nice bottom. So now I'm going to come to the 3-day on this guy, and the MACD didn't look that amazing. I mean, she's already done her thing over here on the 3-day, and still kept coming down by the time she was flipping over. So we're not going by that, but the weekly one was telling us that she's getting ready to do something kind of cool. So I would put Punky, you little Degens. I would look at Ponky. This is in a perfect accumulation zone. But that though, you got another chance for another alt. It's just like starting back over in 2023. You probably got less money than you. So Ponky, 25 cents. I'm going to call that our new base price. That's our target. That's our goal. We can do better. Bigger, better, faster, but that's a double up from where we are right now, and Punky's at she's racing up, right? Let's zoom in. So the 3 days look Ponky. I need to make a list that I'm actually going to look at after the show. You know you're not going to do it. You're not going to. All right, so now I'm going to come down to let's check out your daily indicators. You're working on it, okay. So Ponky, you funky monkey here. You did not touch me low prices there, but you did tickle me. You tickling my fancy right here with that one. I might miss something here. I'm always fibbing them out. Why didn't you no, okay, that's weird, but I mean, okay, I kind of, but no. I'm being very careful with you, Ponky. I'm looking for a little bit better adherence to my Fibonacci's. You are like pretty good, though. You're singing right along with the right tune. So if I had laid this one out like for a midterm hold or something like that, I know it's crazy and it's a meme coin. You're like, it's a meme coin, it doesn't do anything. But this is the Degen stream, and you'd be surprised. I mean, catching these little guys here and then getting rid of them in these nice areas when they're at 68 cents. And I know it sounds crazy right now that it could possibly do that, or even get up to half of where it was, which would be 45 cents. Look, put that one on there. Put that one on the radar. I think it can get higher, but put that little guy on the radar. Let's imagine. Close your eyes with me, if you will. So, I don't know, you build up maybe, let's say $500 in Ponky. Ponky. You could buy the flag to the upside now, or you could kind of do it a little bit as she kind of fluctuates through here. And maybe you can get it somewhere closer to 9 cents than 12 cents and get a few more punky than you would otherwise. Almost like 25% more punky if you play it a little bit more patient. I'm just saying, just throwing ideas out here. Even on the 4 hour, everything's topped out. All your indicators at the top indicating that I need to take a breath. I gotta breathe. I don't know if I can go. It might push her and she might go up to 14 cents, but at some point she's got to come back and take a nap. Probably somewhere closer to a dime than not to a dime. That would be the time to kind of snag her, get her when she's on her low. I know it sounds horrible, but that's just what you gotta do in this game. You gotta hit them when they're low. Hit them when they're low. What the hell was he talking about? Anyway, where are we to do that? Get down there at that juicy spot. What we say, $500 somewhere down here? Let's say if we get, let's where are we at now? Let's just say we degen in. Anyway, we're out to going all in because the turkey said so. First area that we come to, 25 cents. Boom, our $500 turns into a little over $1,000. You're confronted with two options right here, my friend. Are you going to take that $500 out and put it somewhere else? And keep the $500 worth of Ponky, which will fluctuate and go down or up and sideways and whatever from here on out, but you have zero risk into it? Or are you going to take it all? You got $1,000 now. Now you got $1,000 instead of $500. Save some for the tax man. You know he's going to ask about it, little nosy bastard. Anyway, or three, are you going to let it ride? Let it ride! And if you let it ride and it goes up to 46 cents, $500 could turn into, oh gosh, I can't do that math in my head. But it appears that it turns into dang near about $1,500. Is that right? Shh. The clock is complaining. Just like everything else in my life, complain clock. You got so many options to do there. Or if you just let your little $500 moon bag. That'd be more than $1,500, wouldn't it? If you put $500, oh my God, I can't do math. Anyway, Ponky looking kind of interesting on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, she looks a little tired though. She looks a little exhausted here. What are you trying to do, baby? What are you trying to do? You're trying to flip some ribbons over here. I see that. I do think, okay. You add an area of resistance, she might make it up there. She might have it in her, but I wouldn't expect her to get very much past that 13.7 area or 14 area. Then I would think that she would come back and retest this beautiful little area down. Actually, we can guesstimate it from that one, but I would feel better if we actually did have a top in. Just a top. Well, this area right here between 9 and, well, 10 cents. We don't know if we got our top in, so I'm not going to color code these little guys, but I will draw me a little box. I'll draw me a box. A little gray box. Oh, the buying kind, right there in that little area. That would be a juicy place to get you. That would also be a retest of this little breakout area. Did we talk about this, or was that another coin? They all look the same after a while. Oh, nice one. Touchies. There's only 2 touch points, but it came back. It came up and then bounced off of that. So that's 3. I like that. Coming back and testing that little breakout area or retest area. It could happen. Might take it a minute. Ponky. Ladies and gentlemen, what time is it? We've been going for an hour. Hides Turbo liquidation. Hey, how's Turbo doing? Turbo! Did that flag go to the upside? Let's zoom out on Turbo. Man, These memes they're doing a lot better than expected, aren't they? Turbo here on the daily is finally printing out a red dot here on the market cipher. Take that for what you will. The VWAP, as they call it, is starting to go past the zero line, and it can flip easy. You could do red dot, green dot, so it's not all bearish from here. Money flow is still kind of working up. MACD, what are you saying? She's rounding out, but she ain't saying she's ready to kick the bucket just yet. Our RSI is level out. Let's take a note of that. The price went higher, didn't it? So that's bearish divergence right there on the daily. Okay, so well, it doesn't mean she wouldn't come up here and touch that little guy, though. She's so close to that 200 moving average. I mean, 360's blocking her right now. That purple one. Man, I think she's got a good chance to go up and get that one. Well, I was trying to be general on some of these little guys, but they wanted to play in the big leagues. Yeah, I believe I can fly that 0.0063 area. To me, that looks entirely doable, and are you going to slow down from there, or you going to go higher? You shouldn't go higher. You should take a little break from there, but that's when we got to put our other little fib out there, our little bonus target. I would put out some bonus targets. These markets are getting frisky, but they snap up high, they can snap back down, and then that's really what we're looking for. We're looking for them to change trends to make a higher high, and then the next higher low would be the ones to catch. And it looks very enticing right now because you see some of them that do like this. It looks like they're just running off without you, going parabolic. But they're going to find the resistance points, and then they're going to come back and level out. You just got to be patient with it. And I'm probably the one of the very few out there. Is that a trend line or not? I was trying. That's not a line I drew. I'm trying to take that little line. It's one of its own. I was trying to put you over here. When you break out of a channel or a trend line, you do have a high chance to come back and retest that breakout area, or at least somewhere closer to it than not. So I wouldn't feel that you've totally missed out and have to go chase on anything right now. But if you find a good trade setup on a pullback, right now we got some rising profits and falling volume here in Turbo on the daily. 4 hour looks nice and juicy. Can you go higher right now? She's not broken a trend line yet. She's still respecting this new little trend line we got. So 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 humps. Yeah, she could. It could happen. There's some bearish divergence forming there, but you know, when we start getting a little parabolic, I noticed them come in lines of 3, or that's what I look for. And I'm going to say that's my first one, and that's our first hump. So I wouldn't rule out that Turbo could go up just a wee bit higher, retest these areas too. And she needs to get up, I would expect her to get up a little bit higher than this. That's right where her first target is too. Knock this one out, and anything above that I think would qualify us for a nice solid higher high that we can come back and make a higher low. Higher the better, but I mean that one would work. Works for me. I'd count it. Strega says VAR Network is happy. I haven't looked at that one in a long time. Coinbase is Coinbase. Can we look at it on Coinbase? Here we go. Nice double bottom. Well, that's a nice one. Wow, that one gets a lot of. Oh, look at all that. Are those targets that were never hit? Those look like targets that were never hit. Those look like hopes and dreams that were never coming to fruition. Just when you thought you hit rock bottom, nope. Surprise, we're going to take you down lower. Is there hope for you, Vada? There's the slightest little sliver of hope there. Wow. Why does this one keep going down so much? Look at these failed targets. You suck, road dog. Okay. Did we take you, though? I don't see where you would have come from. Yeah, I'm not getting you. I would take you and move you up here, though. Recycled it. Okay. Or actually just move it down here. Copy paste. Hey, if she comes back up there, what would that look like? Yeah, she's working on it. She's headed that way. Oh my God, you're a genius. That one looks best. Mom always did you like you best. From down here to the... Hey, that's 30% move from there. For anybody that bought the bottom. Oh, that could be a 85% move to there. At least she's moving. We got that. Oh, look, we got a trend line. That's cool. Let's hope it holds. There may be a possibility she comes back and does a double bottom or something like that too. So, or hopefully not a lower one. Hopefully not a lower one. Vara, look, she's in a triangle, falling wedges. They break out 68% of the time. Woohoo! Technically, for that wedge idea, you could look at that 618. At 2.3 cents. Just saying. Why are you there, man? Go. Erase. I didn't want to lock you. Just go. Stop it. Why you gotta be all confusing on me? TradingView. Hey everybody, this turkey has just about lost it. Board PC guy says turbo is looking like it was going to dump and then it blew out 12% or something. Did y'all kill Biddy? Is Biddy going down again? Man, Biddy playing with my emotions with my short. Trend line, come back, retest that little sucker. And who else did we talk to while we're down here? Miss Lucy right there. Miss Lucy, are you still on screen? No, there you are. I knew you were around here somewhere. Good news is that we're above it. 360's above it. I think we can still got it. It looks like we're just going to bounce from here to me. We got a good chance to recover. We made a higher high than what we had here, so a higher low than what we had here from those two. So we're trying to scooch on up this ladder, in my opinion. So I reckon my short would have been stopped out anyway eventually. So I still got my longs open though. I still got some other longs open. Don't need a double. Oh no! I keep wanting to find something funky to trade that might be over on BitUnix, but I'm just not finding anything to jump into. It seems to me the meme coins are what's there, and I know they got those over there too. What is Brett doing? Hey, we looked at that the other night. Hey, are you? Oh, BitUnix is not quite there yet. Okay. Oh, Brett, what are you doing? Trying to make an M pattern? Possible. Do you mean the inverted Adam and Eve? That's also a type of M. It's easier just to call them an E, but you can see it that way. There's the little wiener, right? And there's the little roundy part. That's supposed to be Eve, I guess. I don't know. What's your guess? I just always assumed that maybe that gets you in trouble these days. Looky here. I think we looked at the possibility of 72% chance that that breaks to the upside after forming a partial decline there. You guys remember me talking about all this stuff? I'm just saying. Hey, and I threw these targets up that said, hey man, I know it sounds crazy right now, but hey, if we get bullish, that could nailed it. I'm taking that one. I know it could be prettier. I know it could have nailed it to the freaking. I'm taking it. Those are my fib reversal pivotable points right there. Nail it. That means she should be getting tired, ladies and gentlemen. She should be getting tired. There's a little wiggle room for this guy up here. We got to get up there to that guy. That's a bigger fib. That's a bigger fib. Can you do it? We had to break above this little guy just to get bullish. I see no entry on Brett for me. I should have done this the other night. Oh, I think I didn't do that the other night. I'm sorry. We need to do this one for our nailed it wall thingy. I forgot. We have to do this for the. I'm sorry, everybody. We have to do this for the algorithm. Don't we? I don't want to. Don't make me do it. Oh, I'm getting bored with it. You're not set up to do this. Stop it. Okay, I'm about to give up on this little idea. Yay, that was so worth it. Ooh. We have to do this for the algorithm because I don't have enough people doing all that liking and subscribing and all that stuff that does everything else, so we have to do these kind of things. So we take it over to the vanity wall over here and we paste it over there. And this was nailed it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got. We can continue now. I'm gonna say there's a popular YouTuber out there that doesn't ever show that profit and loss page, but it finally leaked out where they were showing it, I think maybe by accident. But you know, for all the massive gains that are made and claimed in every day, go see how they did for it accidentally shows what they did for the month, and I'm just going to tell you it was down quite a bit. But I shared that. They give you let you see what things really kind of look like out there for some of them, compared to what they say, because it gives you an idea. You see what they do every day. A lot of it on the winning days was just, you know, a few cents, not much. There was some good, some bad, but there were some bad, and they were kind of ignored. I'm just saying. Oopsies. Ladies and gentlemen. Turkey on VR, that'll do it. Oh no, that would freak me out. I just keep thinking of the guy that starts running with his headset on, and it runs through like the coffee table. And oh, you guys are talking about some. I'm backing up on the chat here. So we looked at Dive, we looked at Ponky. We looked at those other type AI, but I'm going over my list here. And we were talking about the AI and the gaming coins and things like that. And they're starting to move now. They're starting to move. Naka had a big spike up to 45 cents and came back down. This one she's anywhere through here is a good place. That looks, is that a confirmed Adam and Eve? But you're below it. So is it a failed Adam and Eve? Look, there's a dingle dangle and then this roundy thing. And then there's also, you know, trend line ideas, and quite possibly we'll come back. I think got a good chance to come back and test some of those areas. Nakas, you can see you back at 33, 34, 35 cents. Excellent places to build up, anywhere under 50, really. I've seen it go down as low as 28 through there. Now, at one time, finding it at 60 to 70 was a steal. But this one can get up to they got up to $3 or something. So it's one of my little plays that I like, that I'm working on. And she's at a juicy bottom here. So you don't have to do what I do, but I see her in this big ass falling wedge that can come up here to 214. Eventually, with the hope and a prayer, money coming back into the market and holding her head right and saying your prayers every night. Short term, she can come out 121. Where's my entries, man? I was hoping I'd find me a real cool entry here. Fetch AI's been doing good. I can't get in it right now, but I ain't bitching about where she's at because my staking bag is like happy. And she can get some more gainage. She's at an area of resistance definitely right now. May not make it up to 106, but you never know. So these guys, you'd be looking for areas to buy now. Retracement, I guess, of 57, 58 cents, maybe through there. That would be a good place. If she can make it back there, she's got another trend line to contend. It's going to be some support, so maybe just see it come back to 61 or something. She's at 77 cents right now. Gosh darn it. This is the time. Well, I guess my take profit strategies that I've got going on my spot margin, those are in effect. So as these things go up, my ears have been hit. But I was hoping I could find something on futures, because it looked like we were trying to pump up a little bit tonight. But right now, it doesn't seem like we're quite as pumpy-dumpy. Or as pumpy-pumpy. These are the guys that, ooh, you're backing up on us on this hour. Sweet. Definitely ain't no time to get in on Sweet, but we'll take a look at Sweet real quick. Where's, can we do that? Binance? Binancio! What? Oh, look, Helen, it's a flag to the upside. We got another target right up here at 498, but our 355 little guy came to fruition. I wanted to say that all night. Thank you for making my dreams come true tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a reason to use the word fruition right there at our 618er hater. Also, why is it red? Was I lazy? I was being lazy. How dare you? So we're at the 0.5 Fibonacci right now. We don't get it twisted. She could touch that 397 area. I ain't even going to lie. We're going to have to put out a bonus target just in case things. If that is a flag, we got a flag pole. She's going to ride it for all it's worth. Not saying that she's going to go up there, but I would at least look for this one. That might happen. Gosh darn it, Sweet. Well, let some other people get in and take a breather. 290. That'd be a good area for her to come back and retest. 250, 245. Once we get a top in, we have a better idea where she might be coming back to retest. That would be, and she will. The moving averages highly suggest that coming back to the mid $2 areas, 260, 270, somewhere like that. That can happen again. So there might be a possible short at some point. I don't think it's just right now, but that'd be 30% drop from where we are now. Kind of leads me to wonder, when is this big drop going to be coming, and what's the news that's going to cause everybody to say, oh, altcoins suck again, and they dump them like they always do, because the number doesn't always go up. It feels like it, but they always give them back up, even on a nice uptrend. They coming back down, so they coming back down. They coming back down hard sometimes. This one looked like she could make up some space here. Just saying. Got my own, you Sweet. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. We did a little bit early tonight, and I will be back again, I guess, tomorrow. Happy camping, happy trading. Try to go out there and make some of the short-term money while you can, if they pump a lump. Gosh darn it. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
Shielding through the fights. Mean coins hit fast, scams in they gleam. By my trash they blast. tore my dream. Lost my last dime, rent's knocking my door. Lights out in time, scam shook my core. News lit 'em up, jails their new stay. Flipped a sat to shine, bull runs my play. Yeah, when the charts crash low and the scammers glow, ooh, you've got my back, my crypto umbrella. Yeah, when the bears run wild and the pumps subside, ooh, I'm your ride, your crypto umbrella. Brella, 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 crypto umbrella, brella, brella, crypto umbrella. Scam boss smirk, girl, your stacks my game. Pumped his junk, then dirt left me in shame. FOMO's cruelties drained my last dime. Gas fee squeeze, stalled my climb. But I held tight, flipped a dip to glow. Sats in my sight, turned the scam to woe. Markets my pulse, coins my shield of grace. Bull runs my force, scammers lose their place. Yeah, when the charts crash low and the scammers glow, ooh, you've got my back, my crypto umbrella. When the bears run wild and the pumps subside, ooh, I'm your ride, your crypto umbrella. Brella, 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 crypto umbrella, brella, 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 crypto umbrella. Oh, I sank deep, felt the scam's cruel rain. Ooh yeah, now I stack sweet, bull runs my refrain. Yeah, yeah, crypto's my spark, my shield, my flame. Ooh, bull runs my heart, calling my name. Woo! Ride through the storm, go through the strain. Ooh, crypto umbrella's my game. When the charts crash
Good night, everybody.
low